Hello everyone, today we are making a pop-out birthday card. Now I start by just folding the paper in half and cutting out half of the desired shape, making sure to leave a little bit of a gap in the paper so that it stays on. Now sometimes you're going to make mistakes, so you want to adjust it. As you can see, I adjust the top of the heart and I left a weird gap. I try to fix this by making a little border on the heart. I use this beautiful iridescent paper and I just simply trace the heart and then just freehanded the outline to cut it out. After cutting out the border, I made sure to keep any scraps for future projects. After adding the border, if you refold the paper and it can't close all the way, you might want to go to the back and cut out a little strip of paper. As you can see, I'm just refolding it to make it easier to lay flat and fit in any envelope. After laying the card flat, I noticed some of the shape is sticking out. To prevent this, I add a beautiful yellow border, and I kind of lost my ruler, so I used the tip of my other pencil to make sure it was even all the way around. Although most people won't notice the small details, I like to put the back of the card in this beautiful yellow color to keep it consistent so that from any angle when the card pops out, you will always see the bright yellow in the back. After I make sure it fits properly and everything's outlined, I take double-sided sticky tape and I put it all over the card. Since this is a birthday card for my mom, I just wrote the word mom in the center of the heart. I made sure to write this perfectly, so that of course took a couple of attempts. Make sure to write lightly with a pencil on your first few tries, because most likely you'll have to erase something, and you don't want to leave a mark. Once I was happy with what was written, I went over all of my pencil markings in black ink. One thing I think is great to do when making homemade cards is keeping a consistent design, theme, or color throughout the whole thing. For this card, my theme was bright and bubbly, so I decided to keep the pastel color yellow throughout the entire card. Of course, you can use many other colors, but make sure to have a few consistent ones throughout the piece. Because I was going for a more simplistic design, I decided to just simply have a birthday party-esque look to the card. I added balloons and confetti. One thing I can say from experience is to never write in pen. Although you might start off perfectly fine, you're always going to mess up. It's just always better to start with a very light layer of pencil, outlining exactly what you want, because more likely than not, you're going to change it. And the draft is never going to look the same as the final product. Once you finish writing everything out in pencil, then you can use a pen to outline whatever you want to outline. Another tip is to always test out your pen to make sure it won't smudge when erasing your pencil underneath. I like to do this just on a scrap piece of paper, but you can do it on whatever you need, cardstock, notebook paper. As long as you know the pen doesn't smudge, you can trust yourself to erase however much you need. After a thin outline and adding color, I like to go back in and do an even thicker outline to add more depth. Now I'm just simply writing out the words happy birthday, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I wrote this a couple times before finding what was perfect for me. Now is when my favorite part comes in. I love to draw confetti. I think it's the perfect addition to a card that you think is just a little bit too simplistic. All you have to do is simply draw a small square or triangle curved shape on your card in multiple different colors. After outlining, that's it. Now you know how to make a simplistic yet detailed birthday card. Comment down below if you want any other type of cards or other homemade gift ideas.